Hey guys, Mario here, and today we are going to be reviewing the Global Holding Series 2 Mario Plushes. This set contains 5 characters, that being Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Toad, and Koopa Troopa, and these were released at stores like Toys R Us, Target, and FYE, and probably others, but those are the most notable places I remember these guys being at. These guys came out in 2009, and I think they were only around $10 each. But yeah, these I'm very nostalgic for these. These were my first Mario plushes. Well, not these, but just the whole set in general. I just love these guys because they were very good at the time. So let's jump right in and see how good they look today. Alrighty, here is the Mario in the set. Mario looks pretty good. Very basic stitching details. The one notable part about these plushes is they have cardboard in their feet, which can make them stand very easily, and they're very good for that. You could tell my Mario has kind of opened up. The stitching in the back he's open, so I haven't really fixed that. But other than that, the buttons are kind of stitched in. His eyes are stitched in. His emblem is an overlay, so that's pretty cool. But it could probably deteriorate over time, which is the bad part. His sideburns, side view looks very good. He has the right amount of hair, back hair spikes, only having 4. His gloves kind of have that overlay material, same with the other glove. Here's the back of the tag. Pretty much all of them have the same back tag by Global Holding, 2009. Shoes again, really cool. They could stand. Not a bad Mario plush. Also his regular tag, as you could see. Pretty good. These guys have been released many times, but with different material. These are the original first print ones. And for the back of the tag, see right there, 6 inches. Very good. There's an inside to it. Take a look. It's pretty much, this is what it has on the inside. Goldie, Global Holding, Nintendo. Pretty much all the warnings inside. Yeah, not a bad Mario. So let's move on to the man himself. Alrighty, here is Mr. Luigi himself. This guy was pretty hard to track down. It took me almost 3 years to complete this entire set. I originally got these 4 in 2015, I believe, and yeah, and I recently got Luigi tags, so this is why I'm reviewing the set, by the way. Luigi looks really good. His side view, sideburns look really good from both sides. Correct hair spikes, again only having 4. He has the same thing as Mario. His emblem is an overlay. His eyes are stitched in. It's weird because his eyes kind of just go down like that. They look like a jelly bean a little bit. They're slanting, but it doesn't make the plush look all that bad. His buttons are also stitched in, you could see. He also has the cardboard in his feet, so he can stand perfectly. Very good. Also has the overlay on his gloves, as you could see there. Again, same tag as Mario. All of them have the same tag up here, and we could pretty much look at the back of his tag. You could see Series 2, 6-inch Luigi. So yeah, now let's move on to Yoshi. Alrighty, here is the Yoshi. Yoshi looks really, really good. He's kind of modeled off the Mario 64 DS Yoshi. It looks really good. His eyes are sewed in. Also his nostrils. He has his shell. He has 3 back spikes, which is good. Some plushes sometimes only have, or will have 4, which is one too many. His fists are really stitched in really nicely on both hands. His, again, cardboard in the feet look really nice. His tag is the same, as you can see there. Shell again looks good. Here's his tag, and then the back of his tag right there says Series 2 6-inch Yoshi. Pretty good. I guess mine has is a bit overstuffed, as you could see, with the head and the body kind of going in together. I don't know, it just might be me. But yeah, so let's move on to Toad. Alrighty, here is Toad, and I gotta say, this is probably one of the best looking Toad plushes I've seen. It is pretty much perfect. The mouth being red, very nice. All the spots on his head, his eyes stitched in, very good. His the yellow part of his vest is an overlay, so again that could deteriorate and crack over time. But the one noticeable part about this Toad plush that stands above the rest is under his shoes. He has shoe details, which almost none of the Toad plushes have, and this is the only one that I've seen that pretty much has it, which is pretty cool because you don't really see this on Toad plushes. And his tag is behind him again, has the same tag as all the other ones. And here is his main tag, and then also going from the tag here. Something that I didn't talk about too, these all have hangers because again, these were all sold in stores, so they were on shelves and stuff. But yeah, there's Toad. Pretty nice, probably one of the best Toad plushes out there. So let's move on to Koopa Troopa. Alrighty, here is the last plush in the set, being Koopa Troopa. Again, this is a pretty good looking Koopa Troopa plush, but one problem on mine that you could see with the inner part of the shell, or the bottom part of his shell, is the stitching doesn't quite seem to match up with the other side, so it's just really oddly stitched. But other than that, he looks really good from the side. His nose is nicely proportioned. On the under part, you can see he kind of has a mouth there. That's pretty good. His eyes stitched in, nostrils. His shell, the back part of his shell, is stitched correctly. Both ends meet, which is good. He has a tail, which is good. Again, the shoes, the cardboard, amazing. This is why this plush line is pretty noticeable. And here is his main tag. And on the back, it says Koopa right there. I guess they couldn't fit Koopa Troopa, so they just put Koopa. But yeah, that's Koopa Troopa, pretty good. Is it better than the other Koopa Troopa plushes out there? Maybe. I don't know. I've seen better ones. There's not a whole lot of Koopa Troopa plushes, but this one's kind of up there with the more better ones. Alrighty, so overall these guys are pretty good. Now, are these guys rare to come by? Absolutely, yes. The first print of these guys, which are on screen right now, are probably one of the hardest store released Mario plushes out there, next with the World of Nintendo Series 1-1 plushes, because these guys were only made for a short period of time before they started using a softer material. Something that I didn't really talk about is how hard the material on the plushes are. It's really not that soft, but it's still kind of a plush, so it's not that hard. But yeah, overall, these guys pretty good. Definitely, when you see them out in the wild, definitely get them if you can. So I'm Mario, and I'll see you in the next review.